How's it, guys? Hope everybody is having an awesome start to 2021. Project time. We are going to be building a pretty awesome wood kicker ramp. We got the idea and dimensions from one of Sam Pilgrims' YouTube videos he posted a couple years ago. And just the way he built it, the size of it, and the amount of pop it had, looks like it's going to be a really fun build and a really fun jump that we can load up in the back of the truck, take anywhere, and get some shredding on. So we are on the way back from Home Depot. I had to tie down the plywood with some rope on my roof rack because I drive a mom van and don't have a truck, but we made it home, so let the building commence. All right, let's get this stuff offloaded from the car and ready to be drawn up and cut. All right, so first thing we got to do is measure up our 2x4s and cut them down to 46.5 inches long. That's to make sure once it's screwed in and we lay our ply sheet on top that there's not going to be any overlapping or shortness in there. So 46.5 inches. Okay, so there are our 12 by 46.5 inch 2x4s. That's going to be the support structure or the spine of this jump. Next, we got to measure out the radius of the sidewalls to get us a good smooth transition and give us all that pop and height that we need coming off the jump. We've got a piece of rope, and this is going to be an 8-foot radius. So we've measured out 8 feet from the tree. Here's my starting mark of 6 foot. And we're gonna, with a pencil, mark out all the way up to our 3-foot height. All right, so there's the pencil line drawn in. So we've got the transition to our 3-foot mark. Now we're just gonna pencil that off and we're ready to cut it with the jig. So I have ghetto rigged this piece of ply off the ground just so we don't damage the blades while we're cutting. And just take your time with this and make sure it's a smooth cut. Okay, so here we have the first sidewall, which is now going to be our second stencil for the second sidewall. So we're just going to take that, lay it on there, trace it, and cut it. There's our 2 side panels complete.
Adding in the first 3 support structures is probably the most tedious and difficult part, but once these 3 pieces are in, it makes the frame secure and everything else easier. Here we can see the rest of the 2x4s in place, and everything's starting to take a little bit of shape, so now we've got to add that 9 more plywood on top. Once that 9mm ply is screwed into place, just took a handsaw to trim off the excess fat at the top of the ramp. That's also because my jigsaw broke, but it all seemed to work out okay. So there we have it, ready to ride. The last thing to do here is add in some espresso colored spray paint with a sweet little racing line straight up the middle that will finish off in a white color.
Okay, so yesterday we finished up by getting our coat of espresso brown coffee on the takeoff. Now all that we have left to do is tape it up, and we're going to finish it off with some white in the middle, and it should be ready to go. Well, there we have it, finished up and painted. The one thing left to do just for aesthetics is put another 2x4 right in the top over there to box it off and make it look pretty. But once it's dried, it's ready to roll. There it is, guys. That is our kicker ramp build complete. A few finishing touches to be made, but it's pretty much ready to ride once it dries. So stay tuned for another video on us giving it a little send in the next few days. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It would be awesome if you left some comments. Hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Appreciate it so much, and we'll see you guys soon.